Hey everyone, today's video is a Saudi word, so I felt it appropriate to wear this kufiya or shmagh or hatta or mshadda or whatever you want to call it. Ghutra in Saudi Arabic is more likely to be referred to as a ghutra. Um, and this thing that holds it together is al-iqal. Al-iqal. Ain, qaf, alif, lam. Iqal. Um, so the word for today is a Saudi word, as I've said. It is marra. Marra means very in Saudi Arabic. And this is not used in the Levantine region. It's not used in Egypt and west of Egypt. It's used in the Arabian Peninsula. I haven't even heard it in Iraqi dialect. So basically just on the Arabian Peninsula, Gulf Arabic. So it means very. And the sentences I have are لسه بدري مرة. لسه بدري مرة. That means it's still very early. Lissa, still. Bedri, early. Marra, very. Still early, very. Lissa bedri marra. It's still very early. Bedri is also used in Egyptian Arabic. And you'll find some things between Egyptian. All dialects have things that are shared. So if you learn some things from one dialect and you're listening to another dialect, you're going to understand a lot of it. Like whenever I know Levantine dialects more than any other dialect, but when I started watching a show called 37 درجة, it's that means 90, and that means 37 degrees, and it's in Celsius. In Fahrenheit, it's 98.6 degrees. So it's a show about doctors, and it's all in Saudi Arabic. But whenever I watch that, I understand a lot of it, because if you know MSA and you know any dialect, there's going to be a lot of words that are shared between them. And you'll be able to pick up the rest after watching the show for a while, after enough exposure to the new dialect. So it's not like each dialect is its own separate thing. All of them share certain things, and they share them with MSA, some things. So the first sentence was لسه بدري مرة. It's still very early. And the next sentence, you can say, it's not really a sentence, but it's like a sentence fragment. بنت حلوة مرة. You wouldn't even say حلوة. That's like Levantine. بنت حلوة مرة. بنت حلوة مرة. A very pretty girl. Bent, girl. حلوة, pretty. مرة, very. So that's all I've got for today, really. Just wanted to explain the definition of marra, because you'll hear it a lot whenever you're listening to Saudi dialect. What got me on Saudi dialect is I've been listening to a podcast called Saudi Gamer, and I like playing video games. But in Arabic, I hoped that when I was learning Arabic, I'd be able to find video games that had Arabic subtitles or Arabic tracks, like speaking, dubbed over in Arabic. But no, you won't. It's very rare to find anything like that. I've never found anything like that, except when I went to Jordan. There was a game called, it was some Islamic conquering game, like where you were the Arabs, you were like Islam, and you would spread across the world. That's the only game I've ever found that was like Arabic. So yeah, that's what got me on Saudi dialect. I actually am interested in video games, and it's the only thing I've ever found that really talks about video games in Arabic, and it happened to be in Saudi dialect. So I figured, hey, this might be an easy way for me to learn Saudi dialect, because if you learn something that if you're listening to something that you're interested in, you're most likely going to pay more attention, actually care about what's being said. Like a lot of the things I've had to listen to learn Arabic, I didn't care at all about what they were saying, like the topic, the subject matter. But I was like, I need to learn Arabic. I want to learn Arabic, so I'll just suffer through this. But now that I found a podcast that actually has something that I'm interested in, i.e. video games, I actually enjoy listening to it. And if you type in Saudi Gamer into Google, you'll find, if you're interested in listening to this kind of thing, you'll find the website. And they have, I think, like 80, maybe 90 podcasts. All of them are like an hour and a half long to like 2 hours. So there's a lot of listening material if you really want to get into Saudi dialect. It's spoken by a lot of people. It's spoken by, I'm just going to do an estimate, maybe like 70,000 people. And if you know Saudi, then you're going to have a lot, like all the countries around there, you're going to pretty much understand their dialect too. Iraq, Yemen, Oman, all those. So yeah, that's the video for today. لسه بدري مرة. It's still very early. And بنت حلوة مرة. Very pretty girl. So go to my blog, thearabicstudent.blogspot.com, and subscribe to my channel if you are interested in what I'm doing. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.